He's very. He's fluffy. Oh, he's fluffy. He's a puddle. We call him a puddle. Looks like a couple of years. All right, how is everybody? Good. Whose first Groundhog Day celebration is this? All right, wow. Well, we're glad you're here. My name is Emily. I'm the general manager for the Chimney Rock Management Group, which is the concessionaire group that operates that portion of the state park. We've been doing this event. This is our 20th annual. So as you can understand, about a month ago when we were thinking we weren't going to be able to have it, we were totally bummed. As most of you know, the park is still closed due to destruction from Hurricane Helene. But the International Equestrian Center and Sharon Decker, who I hope is here somewhere, is incredible. They came to us and they said, do it here. You can have the event here. And, we were so excited because, first of all, we love this event. It's also a great way in the middle of winter to get people outside, enjoying the scenery. We love to have it at the park, but just to be able to have it at all has been really great. So we're grateful to all of y'all for coming out today. We're thankful to be here. This is our incredible mayor from Chimney Rock Village, Peter O'Leary. This man had no idea what he was getting into this last election cycle when he got elected again. And Groundhog Day is part of it, but he's been an incredible leader through all of this and helping us rebuild. And if some of y'all had questions earlier about the rebuilding and reopening of the village, Peter will be around for a little bit after the event and happy to answer any of those for you guys. And this is Margot Lance. Margot is the head of our Naturalist and Education Department at the park. And she is going to tell you guys a little bit more about what Groundhog Day means and the thought process behind if he sees his shadow or if he doesn't. Now, before we get started, a couple of rules. I know it's a weekend, nobody wants to hear the rules, but Tater is a big, very friendly rodent, but he has large teeth. So do you think we want fingers inside the fence? No, thank you. That's a good answer. No fingers inside the fence. Also, do you think Tater can climb? Yes, Tater can climb. So if he starts to climb the fence, we have some helpers that are spread out on the corners here, and they're going to help us get Tater down. But we don't want you to try to pick him up, okay? If he'll be calm and behave after the program, we'll try to have a meet and greet session where you guys will be able to pet clothes. But he dictates that. If he gets wiggly and stressed out, he gets to go up and take a break. All right? And I should have said, Tater lives with us because he is non-releasable. All the animals we work with at the park are non-releasable. And so they each have their own special reason to take imprint, which means he's very used to people, too used to people to live in the wild. So he wouldn't be a good groundhog out there, but it makes him a good program animal. But do you think he can still get nervous? Yes. Do any of us like to be nervous? No. So we want to be respectful of him today. All right. A couple things really quick. I have a few signs back here. We did have some local schools vote. So Bruce Drysdale, North Buncombe, Lake Lore Classical, and Hendersonville Elementary. This is what their vote was. Online, we had 194 folks think that we're going to have 6 more weeks of winter, and 208 people say it's going to be in early spring. And so these, we'll see if they come to fruition. 132 Kansas City fans online and 135 for the Eagles. So let's see what happens, right? All right. Are you guys ready? Yeah! All right, Miss Martha's going to tell you a little bit more about Groundhog Day.
All right, everybody. So Groundhog Day is a very old tradition. Started a long time ago. We think it might have originated in kind of early Europe back in the day. And the reason why we kind of use groundhogs as a prediction is because they hibernate in the wintertime. They usually go into their burrows in the late fall time, and they don't come back out until the spring. So they are hibernating. And the reason why we kind of say February is a good time, a good prediction, is if they come out and they see their shadow, that means that there's going to be 6 more weeks of winter. And if they do not see their shadow, they're predicting an early spring. And if it was to be a day where it was sunny and they were to see their shadow, they'd probably go back underground and sleep for another 6 weeks before they come back out again and are active for the spring. So we'll kind of see what Tater thinks today. Let's see if he wants to come out, and we'll see what he says.
suspicious of this grass that is not grass. He does not know where he has moved to. You're okay. You'll see him. He'll not walk around. Here's a ladder. No, look. Like, that's not real. He's a little goofy. A lot of hibernation. Alright, he's checking out this grass. He's definitely on to us. Oh, come here, buddy. Remember, we want to stay as quiet as we can so he doesn't get too nervous. Watch the, yep, we don't want any fingers. Alright, what do you think, Mark? Oh, no. Alright, let's see. Oh my God.
What's he saying? You know, he said he's a little nervous because he usually looks for his shadow at Chimney Rock Park. So he's kind of confused. What was that? What? Really? He didn't see a shadow.
Oh, no
That means
shadow.
spring is just around the corner. All right, way to go, Tater. Good job.
All right.
Now the real question, who's going to win the Super Bowl?
We want you to know that these are exactly even. There was no cheating, even though my oldest daughter tried to do a better bowl for the Chiefs because she's a Taylor Swift fan. We are sure these are equal opportunity treat bowls. So we are going to see what Tater thinks. Now, last year, Tater was so excited to be running around, he didn't even really care about his treats. That may happen. It may take a few minutes. But the idea is that whatever bowl he goes to first is the team that he chooses. And we should have said that the Chimney Rock Groundhogs are about 60% in accuracy over the 20 years we've been doing this event, versus Phil, who I read this morning, is about 30-something. So not to rub that in anybody's face, but you gotta be proud, right? All right, let's see what he does. Oh, wait, let's see. Oh,
Good job, Tater.
all right, thank you guys so much. So what we're going to do is we're going to let Tater walk around for a second, then we'll hold him inside this fence. And for those of you that maybe want to try to pet him again, if he starts getting nervous and we need to put him up, that his stress level is our #1 priority. So we want to make sure that, you know, if he does get nervous, that he gets go up and take a break. So you're welcome to walk around for a second. We'll have some of our other animal ambassadors out here in a minute. You can check them out, and then we'll see you. Now he likes you. All right, thank you.
Wonderful. Did I give you my card?
I don't think so.
So I'll have to pick up today.
Okay.
Made my day. Locally, I'll put it up on the first day.
Okay, that's wonderful. Thanks for coming out there. All right.